All right, we're back. You were saying something, Mac?
I can't. No, go ahead.
I was just saying it's been
I
months in game time.
Since Thurgus had joined the party, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
We went through all of autumn.
Okay, so
Oh,
the tower rises Widdershins, which means counterclockwise. This space is actually leading down underneath this landing. So you guys are kind of peeking up the stairs. As you're walking up the stairs, are you guys trying to be quiet, or are you...
I'm going to make an effort.
Yeah.
Yeah, I definitely am as well. I'm
But
also
Zeph-
flying and invisible.
But while we're doing this, Zephyros is about to cast Enlarge Person on Thurgus, so the quietness is going to go away.
Okay. The
Yeah.
echoey sound of the tower is strange. It's just an odd sound. The tower, the center part of the tower is actually solid. I know it's just a big white circle, but that is a wall, a column that goes up the entire way. The stairs are really echoey, but they're echoey, like, there's a weird echo coming back from up above.
Does it sound like people casting a bunch of
Well,
level spells?
you guys have come up the stairs a little bit. You can see a landing that leads to what Thurgus suspects is the first floor, based on the dimensions of where you were and where the garbage chute is. And the stairs look like they continue to go past the. They continue to go past that landing and continue on their way up.
Okay.
Now that I'm 2 size categories larger than Mockergnome, I'd like him to share one of my squares and like be underneath me, so that I provide him a bit of cover.
You could scoop him up, and like a strange polyp, he dangles from your belt, and is basically.
You've given Thurgus truck nuts.
And he's basically keeping an eye out for traps, basically. Is
More like a Scottish, like a traditional Scottish style merkin, I suppose. Like the bag that you wear kind of on your belt. Fair.
The aberration you traditionally wear on your belt, you know? Okay.
Zephyros is also going to cast Heroism Greater on Thurgus.
Okay. This spellcasting is not quiet, and it's echoing. At this point in time, I'm going to roll to see if somebody's listening or can hear. If I roll a 1, nope.
Ooh, I'll cast Haste.
Haste means go time. I start running up the stairs.
Haste is rounds per level, right?
Okay, so there's 3 spells that are being cast that have verbal components. Haste, Enlarge Person, and Greater Heroism.
Greater Heroism on Thurgus.
Is there somebody down there? You hear from way up on the stairs. This is as your haste spell went off.
Yeah, I can get 11, so I should be able to get all of us. I can get 11 people, so...
Oh, yeah.
Who's down there at this time this morning?
Professor, can you say something?
I fly up the stairs.
I'll say, the garbage chute's cleaning them out for the master.
I stop.
Give me a bluff.
$49?
That's a pretty good bluff.
Okay. Well, keep it down. The exchange between the two of you, there is some effect. Fereosae, as somebody who is a student of music and sonic effects.
Yes.
There's something weird and echoey about both your voice kind of further up the stairs and about this person's voice. The echo's wrong.
Like the shape of the space is different than what it appears to be?
Yeah, the echo's bouncing in a wrong way. And it's almost causing the echo to skip a little bit. It's really odd. It's also explaining the strange sounds, the echoes of your footsteps, and somebody else's footstep. You actually hear the person clip clop up the stairs a little bit, and then like an exaggerated door shut, and that all echoes in this tower.
Yeah.
Just to be clear, everybody's footsteps except Zephyros.
I think the stairs don't necessarily go to the floors 1, 2, 3 necessarily. They may go in different orders, or who knows.
Okay, well, I'm
They may
opening the
loop
first door.
about. Yes.
Is Pixel with us? No,
Pixel
right?
is not. She's buried inside of the Dream Lotus at this point.
Got it. No hate
Good night.
then for her.
All
You
right.
didn't recognize that voice on the stairs, did you, Thurgus?
Nope.
No. Okay.
Somebody's moving, Fereosae.
Okay. It's not me.
It's not me.
Oh, sorry, I had a weird click on it.
Okay, the stairs continue to go up, Thurgus. You're pretty certain that this leads to the first floor. What Fereosae said didn't quite make sense to you. Are you
As long as
pause?
Macronom gives me the okay, I'm going to open the door.
I think you got the okay. I think it is go time.
Yeah, you do see a bit of a trail. Like they may also bring garbage down here by dragging it down the stairs. You do see a little bit of a dirt trail and some dirty boot tracks that go back and forth. The boot tracks don't go up as often.
As long as Macronom says I'm good and it's not trapped, I'm just going to open the door.
There's just a beautiful emblem of the Tower of Alchemy that is in this this stone door with metal braces. You can actually hear voices on the other side. Next.
Oh, fuck that. I'm going. Is it locked? Like I look at Macronom. Am I going to kill us all by opening this door? Because if not, I'm going.
No, this door looks like it's used quite often. He peeks
I
in.
throw it open.
All right, you throw the door open into a well-lit ground floor chamber.
Here we go. Here we go, boys.
It looks a little bit different from the last time you were here, in that some crude stone walls have been erected around the front door, with a large opening for a counter, and it looks like there are people that are coming here to do commerce with the Tower of Alchemy. Where these two alchemists are standing at this countertop, kind of facing the outside. You could actually see the light from the outside coming in. Around the corner, there is a Alchemical Golem, and across the hallway, there is another Alchemical Golem. This is, Thurgus, the same chamber, although with those stone walls in the middle, it's a little bit different. There are also giant purple curtains that have been set up and look like they're bisecting the room somewhat.
I immediately point my sword at the closest looking alchemist motherfucker, and I say, name, rank, mission. And I give him 6 seconds, and I use a round of discern lies.
Wow, this pockmarked alchemist looks, holy shit!
Wrong answer! And I throw a crystal shard at him.
All right, so you guys have surprised this group of alchemists. Let me populate the initiative sheet.
I gave him a chance.
True that. True story. Thurgus, you're a nice guy.
Okay.
I'll even sacrifice my surprise round if you
We
want.
have
'Cause
lesser and senior alchemist on duty. So lesser alchemist. And senior alchemist. We do have two. Senior. We do have two alchemical golems. And is there anything else? on this. All right. At one point, I did open up all of these. There they are. The Alchemical Golems, which are things of nightmares from your nightmares. That's right, we go with that. Okay. I'm going to roll initiative. And you have a surprise round, which includes 2 actions out of the normal 3. They were not expecting you there, and the noise you weren't making wasn't out of the ordinary, and it looked like they were all distracted in the commerce that they're doing with people who are lined up at the Tower of Alchemy. Sort the initiative. Thurgus, you with your plus 15 initiative, you are first to go in the round. So you're pointing your sword and yelling, name, rank, and mission.
And he did not.
He's flat-footed, so he hasn't had a chance to act yet.
In that case, I will use my surprise round. I have 2 actions, right?
Yep.
I will use Warrior Spirit, and I will just, as I'm pointing at him, I am going to channel energy into the sword and increase its enhancement bonus by 4. And I'm giving him 1 round with Discern Lies, and I'll keep Discern Lies up, so I'll burn a second round. Name, rank, and assignment is literally that he has 1 round to tell me his name, his rank, and assignment.
Okay, Buchrabeach is going to fly into the room up to this stone wall and basically turn into a bucket beside another bucket. This is a door that leads probably out or maybe in. It looks like they've put up these really crude stone walls, perhaps as a form of defense. He's stammering. He hasn't got to act yet. The Alchemical Golems don't get to act. Buchrabeach is not here. Zephyros?
Zephyros is going to move right up behind Thurgus.
Okay.
Actually, Zephyros is going to delay. He's going to delay and just wait and see what Thurgus does, and then he'll react.
It's a surprise round, so you won't get.
Oh, that's right. Okay, never mind. So Zephyros moves behind.
Action.
Zephyros moves sort of right up behind Thurgus. Zephyros is flying, so he can sort of hover just a little bit above Thurgus and just take a look what's going on.
And then you got 1 other action?
No, that's all that he's going to do right now.
Professor?
The professor is going to... Oh, geez, guys. I think I'm going to do a dual spell casting here and do 2 actions. I think one of them is going to be vomit twin silently in this hallway here. And then I'm going to try and dimension hop through this wall into that room.
Okay, so there's a medium-sized, confused-looking professor that gets vomited. It's just a silent bomb.
Yeah, it's a silent vomit, silent dimension hop. So.
And where are you dimension hopping?
I'm gonna try it. I see. Obviously, we're going into this room, and violence is about to ensue. I don't want to be in the funnel of this stairwell, so I'm gonna try and guess the layout of this room and get in there somewhere. Geez, I don't know. Yeah, somewhere in here. Buchrabeach went in. I think I saw him go in just a second ago.
Okay.
So.
And this is a dimension door, or is some sort of other spell?
And Dimension Hop, it's like Dimension Door's little brother. It's not within line of sight. You visualize a spot or direction and distance, and then there's a 25% mischance. Only yourself and maximum load. Obviously, you carry touch. I can take my familiar.
All right, so you were able to go through this wall.
Okay.
And you end up near a door, and these gray walls are really rough, and they're kind of a little bit flaky. They, to you, look like walls of stone, or somebody shape-stoned this area. There is a crude door that is worked into the stone, and you are in a very large area, a very large room, basically. It's a bit echoey. But you mentioned over.
Yeah, I'm gonna look diminutive and small and invisible and see what happens.
Fereosae?
Yeah, Fereosae is going to fly over to here, where she's got line of sight on these guys.
Okay, there's one alchemist that's still leaning on the counter talking to some people. I don't have the
In fact,
the townsfolk.
I started. Let's see. Yeah, I will essentially double move out around the corner here to this spot here. Yeah, that'll work.
Okay, so I'm going to put noble patron, and I need some townsfolk, some peasant.
That was coincidentally why Zephyros didn't want to cast the spell. He didn't know what the townsfolk was that was standing there.
Yeah.
There's a family of peasants that are in line, perhaps to buy some poultice or cure.
Bad day to come to the Alchemist Guild.
All right, so Fereosae, what did you do? You flew in and started Bard Song?
Just flew in. You know what? Yeah, what the heck? I'll blow around a bard song. That seems like a smart move.
Okay.
Are you invisible?
I am not.
Okay.
I think you're coming in pretty soon, so
Your bard song is +3, right?
it is.
Oh, they don't get to act in the surprise round. Top of the first round, Thurgus.
Oh, he hasn't acted yet, has he? I will delay.
Okay. Mockernome?
I'm holding in the rage.
Mockernome is still a bucket beside another bucket. He's made a very perfect facsimile of the bucket.
Good job, buddy.
The alchemical golems have not been activated yet. Zephyros?
If Zephyros is looking around, he's seeing nothing is happening. He moves across.
Well, Thurgus is yelling and pointing his sword.
But shit is like 6 seconds away from going down.
Yeah, Zephyros knows this, so he moves just to the side of Thurgus, so that he has a line of sight that way.
Okay.
And he uses a wand to throw a lightning bolt.
I tried to give him a chance.
Do you want me to delay? Do you want me to attack?
Thurgus is giving him a second to respond.
All right, Zephyros will play with the party. That's fine.
If you want, you can ready a lightning bolt for if they show hostile intent or something.
I'll ready the lightning bolt. Okay, I'll do that.
Okay, Professor. It looks like there's some barking and like the barking echoes throughout this room.
Just delay until Thurgus is done here. Till Thurgus says it's time to do this thing.
Fereosae with her bard song going. What's that noise? You could hear some people back here actually go, what's that?
Fair. Is it? Wait, is it my go again?
Yeah, it's your go again.
Yeah.
There's a bunch
That was
it
the
is.
surprise round.
I will also delay until after the alchemists.
Okay, the lesser alchemist. His name is Gregoire. I'm an apprentice.
Is he lying?
Oh, you have discern lies.
I have discerned lies. I need to know if he's lying.
Let me just look at discern lies.
I can give you the link if you need it.
No, he's not even trying to resist either. What are you doing, you idiot? They're intruders! Says the other alchemist, who steps forward, just sort of pushes the lad out of the way.
I come out of delay.
Yeah. So, as this guy says, intruders! That would trigger a readied action from Zephyros if you wanted.
I want it. Yep, and it's going to be a 120-foot line, so I should be able to get the senior alchemist as well as the alchemical golem at the back.
Yep. Are you getting the lesser alchemist that got pushed out of the way?
I don't think so, because he's not in the line.
He could.
He didn't. He also didn't show any hostile intent.
And he didn't show any hostility, so let's not do that. I'll do my best
Okay.
to skip.
Boom! This arc of lightning comes just lancing out of the tower. The senior alchemist's eyes grow wide as the Fant is casting spells. The senior alchemist did not have a chance to raise any protections. His reflex save, however, is pretty damn good.
And he's going up against a wand of caster level 6, plus 1 caster level bonus for my staff, so it's a caster level 7.
Third level spell, so 13 plus minimum int to cast it?
It's like 16 or something.
Yeah, DC 16. Okay, he makes the save, but he'll take half damage.
Alright, so he'll take half damage.
Boom! He like stumbles along the floor as he tries to get out of the way.
So it'll be caster level 6 plus 1 for the staff, so 7d6 plus 5 for evocation. That's 30, so 15 damage.
15 damage, okay. His robes are singed, but he's still alive. He is crying out in pain.
And the alchemical golem.
And the alchemical golem... the lightning lashes up against the alchemical golem, and it doesn't seem to do anything to it.
Maybe I should have used fire.
Okay, now there's some bunch of, well, he needs to finish his action, so he yells, "Intruder!" You notice that one of the alchemical golems nearby kind of animates, and then he yells, "Intruder!" From the other one, and the one that you just tagged with a lightning bolt animates, and both of them are starting to move forward, and he had stumbled forward, and that is his turn. He seems to activate the golems. Now, there are some delays that are now happening. I need to drop your initiatives. Give me a second. It's like you rolled -7.
Yep.
It's like you rolled a 6, and it's like you rolled a 6. Okay, Thurgus, you're first to go in the crazy aids of initiative.
That was the wrong answer. I spend a move to base this guy. I will provoke from the alchemical golem, but I think it's flat. Or I don't think it's active yet. So, yeah. Actually, I only need to be right there because I have reach. And I will swing once. I will choose to power attack this round.
Oh! There's a bunch of frightened townsfolk in a line. These are just the people that are actually inside the massive doors.
That's a 45 to hit.
Yeah, he's got no defenses up. His robes are thick, but your adamantine sword turns metal doors into soup.
51 points of damage.
Okay, he held his arms up to try to block the blow, and you come down and cut off his hand and embed your blade right into his chest. He is now gurgling at the end of your sword.
Let's see here. I will. That was one move. My haste attack. I'll spend another move to move 5 feet.
Okay. You
I
end
guess
up
I'll
having to
5.
kind of shake him off your blade, so you kind of shakes against the curtains. The curtains move a little bit. Thurgus, you do catch a glimpse, along with Buchrabeach, Professor, Fereosae, because of the angle that you're at, that there are a couple of confused lesser alchemists that are behind the curtains, and some really dirty-looking carts.
I'll choose to keep Discern Lies up. I'll take my 5-foot step. I'll make another attack, and as I do so, out of the corner of my eye, I'll say, "Name, rank, assignment," and I'll swing. That's a nat 20. Can the Alchemical Golem be crit?
Nope.
Okay.
What is the plus on your blade, and what is the metal?
It is a +5 adamantine greatsword.
Okay, you are cutting through this thing like it was tin.
For 47 points of damage.
Oh, hell yeah.
Intruder. You have reach, so you're able to pull the blade back before a bunch of liquid and spouts of energy go flying from it. It is still standing, however. These things are pretty tough.
That's it for me.
Okay. And Thurgus yelling out demands. Professor, you delayed.
Yeah, I'm going to try something I haven't tried before. I have a Robe of Bones, which is Fool. It says I can detach one of the embroideries per turn. It doesn't say it's a full round action, but it seems like it's written as a full round action. And so I'm curious, so like I will do it, it'll take a turn, then it comes to life, and it would be my next turn it comes to life, and I would have a chance to like blast a wand to command it.
I would say it's a full round to basically detach it and put it down on the ground or toss it somewhere.
Does having like quick draw help at all? I'm really good at snatching things off.
No, it's part of an item, so
got it.
It then would attack on your turn because it's a summoned creature.
Yeah, but like my next turn, the problem is nobody controls it, so I'm trying to just like timing wise, will it be my next turn when it comes to be and I can hit it with a control spell and go about my merry way?
It gets summoned, so it gets to act when it appears.
Yeah, I guess I'll gamble that it works like a regular summon X monster or whatever, and it takes a full round. I'll spend a full round detaching this thing and then, dropping it on the ground. I'm going to go with a heavy horse skeleton.
All right. Do you have the stats for it?
No. I was looking for those, and I am not quite sure how to
I have
convert a heavy horse into a heavy horse skeleton.
All right, so there's a heavy horse. Give me a second.
My apologies in advance if I just backlined us with a skeleton horse.
No, it's fine. I found it.
It's fine. I can put it down if I have to.
All right. It appears it is an uncontrolled undead creature. There are 2 creatures within reach, only one of which it recognizes as a creature because Buchrabeach looks like a bucket. So I think Fereosae is getting attacked. by a horse.
I have a continuous hide from undead effect on me.
Oh, okay. So
Oh, hell
the
yeah,
horse
perfect.
then appears, and it will step, and then it attacks either Thurgus or the Lesser Alchemist. Thurgus takes up 2 squares, so I'm going to say 1, 2 is Thurgus, 3 is the Alchemist. It's Thurgus. The horse, this horrible skeletal horse, is trying to bite you. It rolls a nat 20. Are you kidding me?
Sorry.
I'm going to roll to confirm the crit.
Sorry, it was going too good so far, guys.
It's fine.
All right, this thing latches. This thing
You
latches on.
frothed it all up.
You weren't expecting it to be there, and now there's this skeletal horse biting your biting your elbow for 9 damage.
Okay, I take nothing.
How do you
I
shrug
take
that
9
off?
points off a stone skin.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
Sorry.
My flesh is made of rock, and I shake it off. Get control of your fucking beast, Professor. I've got shit to do.
In the telepathic one. Sorry. Didn't quite go as I expected. A little different.
Can
than
I use my reaction when it attacks me or fails?
What's your reaction?
I have instant judgments now, so as an immediate action, I can cast a judgment.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll activate my judgment.
Okay, and then it attacks you a second time because it just 5-foot stepped. Now it's bowling for 20s and it doesn't hit. You shrug it off your elbow, which is a horrible thing. I'd describe its smell, but there's nobody in the apartment.
Maybe the clacking of its bones sound.
The clacking of the bones and the very hollow sounds from its hooves. That was the professor creating some chaos. Fereosae.
Yeah, I will say, I'll just shout out, shop's closed. I'll point at the lesser alchemist there,
Yep.
take a glance at his dead boss there, and say, "You're promoted. Sweet dreams." And I'll slumber hexing.
Okay, the lesser alchemist does not look like he wants this job.
I'm gonna linger the bard song. It's a DC 24 will save.
He rolls a nat 20.
Jesus.
Get
Get him out of the way now.
It's the spike of adrenaline, maybe.
But I'm not tired.
For a time like this.
All right, so your hex.
And I'll tell him close up.
Your hex was 2 actions, and what's the last one?
I don't have another one. There's a skeletal horse in front of me here.
Okay.
But I actually, yeah, okay. I'm gonna move to. I'll move to. Underneath this corner of Thurgus.
Yeah, you can fly around the horse. The horse doesn't attack you because it's not in.
Yeah, it seems fine. Yeah.
Mocker.
And I'll tell the lesser alchemist to close up shop.
Okay. Mockernam. He's gonna. Oh, do you want me to kill the horse? Says the bucket.
No, leave the horse for now. It's fine.
Okay, Mockernam, as a bucket, flies to this.
Flying bucket. A
Yep.
flying bucket.
Oh, a bunch of dirty carts back here. They're creepy. And another door. Oh, and there's the garbage chute.
Makes sense.
The Alchemical Golems. Intruder! This thing, I believe, can reach you from here.
Yeah, if I recall last time they had reach, but I vaguely remember them wanting to 5-foot step so that they could like get their juices on me or something.
Yep.
But
Intruder, hold still.
Never.
And it's going to try to stick you with these really jammy syringes. These are combat syringes for a large creature. First syringe, AC 38.
Misses.
Second syringe, AC 21.
Misses. That would have hit me with judgment, without judgment or protection.
Okay, this one scuttles out to here. Intruder! And is going to launch a bomb at Thurgus. This is a touch AC.
I will smash it out of the air.
AC 22 touch.
Versus a 36 attack roll. I believe I deflect it with smash from the air.
Okay. Does that
And
mean
I think, yeah. So I can link it to you, but I think what we said was, or when we talked about this last time, because I wanted to prepare you for it, you said it would land in an adjacent square and I would take splash damage. I think is how you said.
Yeah. So it's as if it misses. So it actually rolls 4 squares away in this direction. 1, 2, 3.
Oh no.
So 1, 2, 3, 4. So it actually, you batted it out of the air and it strikes the counter.
Did I kill a peasant?
Well,
maybe this noble guy here, but it's fine.
the splash damage from the bomb, it's basically this trail of energy. First, I need to figure out what kind of energy. This time it was this electrical shock. Maybe it chose electricity because it just got tagged with the bolt. And a lot of the juice spread electricity, and this noble guy gets singed for 3 electrical damage. I never! Yep. Alright, so that was the Alchemical Golem. It moved forward, it launched a bomb. Can you do that as moves, or is it a single attack? Nope, that took 2 of its actions just to mix the bomb and chuck it your way. Zephyros.
Zephyros actually not sure what he wants to do, believe it or not. Zephyros is going to fly in, and he's going to land somewhere next to Buchrabeach.
Okay, the angry horse tries to bite you as you fly by. AC 15.
That I'm flying, so that's against my Dutch AC or my my regular?
Regular AC.
Regular AC.
It's a miss. 15's a miss.
What is your regular AC though?
My regular AC is 17 plus 4 with mage armor, 21 plus haste, and I have shield up, so it's a 24.
Okay, so it didn't bite any of your images.
No. Not even close is the answer, yeah.
Yeah, well, within 5, it would have bit one of your images. So
yeah. So Zephyros lands here, and he's looking at the noble patrons standing here, and he's shouting at them, "Get out of here! Tell everybody the jerks are cleaning house."
Okay. Yeah, there's about a half a dozen other people that are kind of in a long line waiting outside. People are going to start to flee in a moment. The lesser alchemist takes a 5-foot step, and there's kind of like a rolling gate that he's kind of pulling down to close the counter.
What side of it is he on when he closes it?
And he locks it. He is. Good point. He's going to slip onto the other side. And
Yeah, that's a good call by that guy.
so the gate still has holes in it. It's more of like a metal, kind of a metal mesh fence. there might be another thing that gets pulled down to enclose the entire thing, but he hops to the other side. You need to get out of here! The tower's under attack! That's what he says. The senior alchemist is dead. Thurgus.
I swing at the alchemical golem. I have no other thought in my mind.
These two lesser alchemists are fleeing to this door, so they get...
Did they respond with their name, rank, and assignment?
No, they are fleeing
Noted.
this, so they flee to the door. One of them opens the door, and they are going into the tower.
Would I recognize their faces if I saw them again?
Maybe.
Okay, I'll come to that later. I swing at this thing 3 times.
Move, open door, move, and this guy is moving, and he is moving up the stairs.
So one of those is a nat 1.
Okay.
Fortunately, so I have to re-roll that, right?
Yep.
That's a 42, which would normally hit, right?
Yep.
Okay, so I got a 50 and a 30. Does a 30 hit?
30 does.
Okay, and then the last one will be my hasted attack. 38, which we know hits because 30 hits, right?
Yep.
So a hit, a natural 1, and 2 more hits. For a total of, what do I do? 3 and then the pound sign, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
4d6 plus 30.
Thurgus is just turning this alchemical golem horror into a pile of garbage.
162 points of damage.
Not turning, has turned this alchemical golem into a pile of bubbling and oozing garbage. Each hit, there's juice and alchemical fire and weird toxins kind of blowing off of it. It would have been punishing were not Thurgus like 8 feet tall and with a wide reach.
I turn my attention to the other golem.
Yep.
And that's my turn.
Intruder is what it's saying as it's jankily moving. Its head turning around. It looks at intruders. It corrects itself as it looks at Zephyros. It may not be recognizing the floating bucket as an intruder. Professor and the horse.
Okay, let's clean up this a little bit of a problem here. I will quick draw as a free action my Wand of Command Undead, and I will do magic combat so I can do a wand and cast a spell as 2 actions. So I will burn a charge of Command Undead for this shiny new wand with no charges removed. And then with my other one, I will cast Greater Invisibility on myself silently. And then I will move. Oh, when I cast Command Undead, I will command the thing. Is that part of the spell casting, or do I have to spend a move on the first one?
I'd let you give it a command as part of the.
So I think it's a mindless undead, so I think I just get control of it for the next 11 hours.
There's nobody in contest with this thing, so you have it under your command. It was about to try to bite Thurgus again.
I will say, kill the alchemists, protect the party.
Okay, it's dumb, so it's going to attack the hostile things. So it moves here.
Yep, and I will hit myself with Greater Invisibility, and then this like curtain thing. Does it look like this is just like a real curtain?
Yeah, it's just a big, heavy curtain that has been hung by rings from the floor. You do see that there are some incense burners that look like they're perfuming the place. It looks like just a privacy screen, maybe. All right. So when the skeletal horse wanders up to the alchemical golem, the alchemical golem gets an AOO. The horse doesn't have reach. The golem does. It's natural 20 on the horse.
Good lord, Marty. That's like third,
What
fourth
the
one?
fudge?
It's immune to crits.
It's immune
Wow.
to crits, yeah. I don't know where I put the horse stats though. Give me a second.
Oh, I got them open here. What are you looking for?
Uh,
AC 17.
It's DR. The DR on the skeleton should be DR5 bludgeoning.
5 bludgeoning, immune cold, undead traits.
And I think this is a piercing attack, so it will get some of the hit points back.
It doesn't take much to bring it down.
So 2d8 plus 8 minus 5. Hold still! It does 13 damage to the horse.
I
Now,
think it. Ooh.
the hit points of this thing is different. 2d8 max for the first 4 hit dice is 16. So it's got 13 damage. And then the horse, it tries to attack the golem with its bite.
So, if I'm reading skeleton mount, maybe because this is a large one, it's different. But it says 9 HP on here. So, but that's just for a regular skeleton horse. This is a heavy horse skeleton. 9. I'm not sure.
9
if that's
HP
right.
is like average. It's Marty's maxed it for the first 4 levels.
Okay.
Okay, so the skeletal horse tries to bite the alchemical golem. The alchemical golem, I believe, has a better AC than that. Yeah, it does. It's close, though, but I'd put my money on the golem.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, a bunch of the horse's ribs got knocked out as it was trying to inject something into it. It just squirts a bunch of liquid inside the empty rib cage, but did some structural damage to the thing. And then, Professor, you're moving.
Yeah, I'll move. Fly is 60, right?
Yep.
Yeah, but you're hasted, so it's 90.
Oh, sweet.
Okay, these carts are really, really dirty, Professor. While in the picture it shows that there are bodies in them, you get the sense that there may have been bodies in them. They look like death carts.
Okay, I'll just post up. I want to be able to see into the stairwell and stuff over here. I want to be out of the direct line of any action, and that'll be my turn.
Okay, Fereosae.
I'll fly up to this point and say, "Oh, all this action must have made you so tired," and I will split hex, slumber both of them.
Nice.
Welcome to level 11, baby.
That's awesome.
Oh, no 20s from these two guys. So this guy falls down onto the stairs, falls asleep. The other guy. Oh. And falling to the ground does not wake them up. There's guys on the stairs who's moving at it. I'm going to say there's a 1 in 3 chance that he actually falls back down the stairs. Falling asleep on the stairs is probably not good. If I roll a 1, he's actually taking a tumble. No, he actually put his hands down on the stairs and he went so tired. And just curled up onto the stairs.
There you go. There you go.
Split hex, so good.
Yeah.
Oh, can you put this thing to sleep? It gives me wheelies.
I'm afraid not, Makronam. But Thurgus can do that.
Okay. Makronam. Let's see. Makronam's...
Use your sword of sleep, Thurgus.
Makronam's reach naturally now is 10 feet. With his tentacles. So he is going to go up to this thing. And he's going to slap it. Give me a slam. There's a Bard song going?
Yeah.
Plus 20.
Bard song is
plus
lingering.
Bard song. Somebody roll me a plus 20. Plus Bard song.
Let Matt do it.
Plus 20 plus Bard song? 1d20 plus 23.
Oh, and then Good Hope in there, and then... Okay, so Makronam...
29.
He hits the Alchemical Golem. He's not doing adamantine damage. but his tentacle, and he's not even power attacking, he just wanted to slap it. He does 13 damage, doesn't bypass the damage reduction, so he does 3. But then his stringy tentacles, he's going to do a grapple against the golem.
Good luck, little buddy.
With his adhesive, his amulet, and his feats, he's got a plus 25 on the grapple.
It's pretty good.
Plus 3 for Bard Song, plus 2 for Good Hope,
Yep.
plus 1 for Haste. He gets a 46 on the grapple.
That's pretty
Mochronom
good.
slaps the thing, his tentacle goes around the back of its head, and he simply pulls the golem forward and is now grappling it. I'll hold it down for you. And the bucket is kind of gets pulled, and it's on top of the thing's head, and he's
Nice.
trying to hold it for Thurgus. So that was a single attack that allows him to grab. Does that mean now he could do? Give me a second. He does have greater grapple.
You can roll to maintain. And if he maintains, he can deal slam damage.
All right. Once you have grappled a creature, maintaining a grapple is a move action. This feat allows you to make 2 grapple checks each round. So, because one of it was a grab attack, I think he's going to try to pin it. So that was at a 5, 6, 31, 1d20 plus 31 minus 5 for iterative attacks, 45. He actually forces it to the ground. A bunch of his tentacles come off of his body, and he manages to force the thing kind of like onto one knee, and the thing is pinned.
That's impressive.
Wow.
Oh, I got him! I got him! Just hit it now! The Alchemical Golem is going to attempt to break the pin.
Good luck.
He gets a plus 21. A 27 does not break Mochronom's CMD. It tries with another action to break the pin. It does not break it. And then the last action, basically bowling for 20s, it tries to stand up 3 times, and Mochronom keeps it in place.
Hell yeah.
Now there's all sorts of... It changes its routine, and you can see all sorts of alchemical liquids all pooling up into different chambers. Like, it's going to do something different next round. Zephyros.
Zephyros is going to cast use an arcane point to cast Shocking Grasp into his scythe.
Okay.
His scythe is inside this
Staff, right?
staff that he has, and he's gonna whack with that. But he's
What are you
attacking.
spending the arcane point for?
The arcane point is to add Shocking Grasp into it,
You don't need to do that.
and then he's going to change it to fire.
Spell strike is free.
Okay.
You only need an arcane point if you're gonna increase your chance to hit or to
Never mind.
spell recall or whatever.
Never mind. Didn't realize.
You just get to shock and grasp and smack stuff with your sight. That's just a thing you do.
I forgot that is free. It's been a while since I've done that. All right, so I'm going to use the spell strike and add a Shocking Grasp into it, but he is going to change it from electricity to fire this time around.
Okay.
And then Zephyros is going to step forward, or he doesn't even have to step. He can just stay where he is because he's within reach. And he is just going to whack with these weapons, two-handed. So this is a plus 15 to hit. We've got haste up, right?
Yep.
And then Good Hope as well. That's a +3 is for attack as well.
+2.
Got it.
3 for haste, 2 for good hope. Oh, sorry. 3 for Bard Song, 2 for good hope, 1 for haste.
Bard Song is up as well. Okay, so it is 15, so 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. So it's a +21 to hit.
And that's what I've got on the combat sheet, too.
All right, and I'm rolling 1d20 plus 21, so that's a 34.
Yeah, your necromantic staff comes hammering down into the creature.
All right. So if I combine the damage for the necromantic staff, it becomes 3d6 plus 11.
Yeah.
Do you want?
Keep that damage. It is immune to magic. There are only certain types of magic that that affect this golem. You're now starting to recall that some golems are immune to like all spells except for very specific varieties. So don't add your shocking grasp. That doesn't seem to do anything to it, even though it's fire.
Okay. So 3d6 plus 11 it is. 26. That's a pretty decent roll.
Is that including Bard Song and Good Hope?
No, it is not. Sorry, I did not add the damage for that. Sorry.
Alright, so that's another 5, so 31. This is not an adamantine staff, so it becomes 21, so you bash it pretty good. Given that you are not close to it when it leaks some alchemical liquid, you are not damaged by it, and it's only the attacker that is damaged by that. So.
And then before Zephyros gives up his turn, he's going to do a spell recall for the shocking grasp that he just did.
Oh, it's still struggling. Lesser alchemist sleeping. Senior alchemist dead. Thurgus. Lots of
what do
rage left in the tank.
If I move right here, I can attack from this, essentially this corner right here with no cover, right?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, I'm gonna move there, and I'm gonna swing 3 times.
Did you move more than 5 feet?
3 action system, right? And I got haste, so 1 action to move, 2 actions to attack, and a haste attack.
Oh, that's right. Yep.
First one, second one, third one. 53, 36, and 41.
Back. Between Zephyros the wizard and Thurgus the warrior, you are making this thing pay.
And the horse took a bite out of it. Come on.
154 points of damage.
The thing basically explodes in its own square. Mokronom's tentacles kind of go whipping back into his body very quickly, and most of the blast was aimed away from Thurgus. This one alchemist is just staring at what you guys are doing, and then sees you looking at him. He's and looks like he wants to skedaddle.
Which alchemist is this?
It's this younger one was just mesmerized. Most of the people started to run. He is actually moving with everyone else. Flee! Flee! Get out of here! Tower of Alchemy is under attack!
Yeah, it is.
Professor.
Can I say one thing?
Sure.
I point to Zephyros, and I point to the front door, and I say, "Wall of force! No one leaves!"
Zephyros obliges that as soon as he gets an opportunity.
Yeah.
Nice. I will. I'm gonna.
Basically, there are no more combatants, so we're gonna go to the end of the round, and then we can break into round by round.
Okay,
So,
I'm
Professor and
gonna.
Fereosae.
Yeah, move to here, stow my Wand of Command Undead as a part of the move action. I want to try and draw the Deck of Illusions, actually, and throw a card in. This will be the first time.
Just a random card. Well, I'm gonna go fetch the Deck of Illusions, because I think I actually have a card
Yes.
deck for this in a second.
Yes.
Talk
Yeah, I
to
figured-
yourselves.
I figure just load up as many of these floors with some combination of random undead and illusions is probably probably our back channel backfilling here as we leave different levels. Is I think what the professor's going to do here.
Yeah, that's fine. Whatever works, dude. Sorry, I didn't realize it was rounds. For some reason, I thought it was minutes, but you're right.
That's okay.
So far, so good. Aside from the horse biting Thurgus on the behind there. Sorry about that, guys.
It's totally fine.
That was
never
funny,
used that magic item. Wasn't quite sure how it was gonna work.
You know, if Marty's gonna crit me, I'd much rather it be with a bite that doesn't deal any damage.
Yeah, I figured.
And not like
right
an innervate, you know?
Yeah.
That would have sucked.
Yeah.
Oh man,
Dude,
I got a
during
couple more of
during
these
the
things.
move, I had a deck of cards where I put off to the side for your deck of.
Yes,
But
for my
I think
illusions.
we used it as actually a deck of cards the other day. So.
Yeah.
Are there any missing cards in the deck?
No, I've never used this thing. I don't think. Let me see. What do I have marked down? I just have deck of illusions marked down. Oh wait, there was hold on. There was like a page for this, I think. Or maybe it was just Solara's Hero deck.
Okay, so what I need is a D54.
Oh, here we go. Deck of illusions. Yeah, nothing's crossed out on here. D54.
Yep.
Here we go. 5. Is that
Okay.
10 of hearts?
Yeah. So
Five?
mark down that you've used the 10 of hearts, and you summon the illusion of a cloud giant.
Yeah. So it's there until it's dispelled. It can't move more than 30 feet away from where the card landed. It obeys desires of the character who drew the card. My desires are that it attacks alchemists and doesn't attack us.
So you threw it in here?
No, over here by me.
Okay.
I want it to be within 30 feet of kind of this entrance here, 30 feet of this thing. So right around where the professor's standing. Yeah.
Okay. So this massive blue-skinned giant with a great sword appears. The card landed on the ground. It kind of lit up and turned into this massive giant. You can still see the magical card kind of sitting on the ground, but it's blazing. It is the source of the spell.
Yeah, I'm not sure what DC on that is. I guess per major image?
Yeah, it's a major image, and the major image is a 3rd level spell, so you'd need a... it's DC 14.
Alright, well, not my finest work, but... it's free and I don't have to control it, so it'll fit the bill for the moment. That is me.
Okay, so you use your magic item to basically create a good distraction. If anyone comes down here and sees the big giant, more confusion. Fereosae, before we break out of round by round.
The two young alchemists were fleeing up the stairs.
Yep. What about them?
I'm just telling everyone in the telepathic bond.
Oh, I see.
I don't want to split the party, so
Yes,
I'm just going to keep a watch on the stairs.
Okay.
I suppose we should be following them. The cloud giant is an illusion. It should leave you alone, but again, it is an illusion. The horse is real, however.
Upstairs?
All right. You have taken the entry hall of the Tower of Alchemy. What are you doing round by round?
I'll look at Mockernam. I'll point to this is a door over here on the east, on the east side, right?
Yep.
I'll point to Mockernam and I'll say, "Jam it locked if you can." and then I'm gonna head towards the other hallway, and I'm gonna coup the guy that's sleeping.
Which guy?
The first one that I get to.
This guy?
That dude right there. Yeah.
Okay, so Giant Thurgus kind of barges his way over. It just as long as you don't roll a 1, you can chop him in half.
Nat 20.
Okay, Thurgus comes over without a word, more of a snarl, removes the alchemist's head from his shoulders.
And then as Thurgus was doing that, he was also, as he was running, he gave Zephyros an instruction to block the door.
Yep.
So Zephyros obliges, and he casts Wall of Ice.
You can see through this, like somebody had erected a few stone walls, and then left a counter space of the big opening. A gate got pulled down. These are the 2 massive doors that lead outside. So are you putting the wall of force there so that no one else can get in?
That's it.
Okay.
It's a wall of ice, to be
It's
more
a wall of
specific.
ice, not a wall of force.
Okay.
Yeah, because wall of force is rounds, wall of ice is minutes.
Nice. So I'm gonna make an awkward diagonal drawing of a wall of ice.
My dog agrees.
Unleash the yappers of war. All right. All right, and then Mockernom's using one of his picks to just kind of jam the lock in the door. So he's going to roll his... Well, he does a decent job. Not the best, but he'll make it difficult for anyone who... Okay. All right, Professor Fereosae, in the round that everyone's doing that, what are you guys doing?
I am just listening on the stairs. I'm not going to go up first. And I think probably up is what we're doing.
Yeah, I will. Undead can't see illusions. I don't want to make the same mistake again and drop it this close to Thurgus. He might get mad. I'll just hang out for a round. Let's just sit on our hands and watch the show for a minute.
You could totally send an undead up the other staircase, the one that we just came from.
Yes, well, I will get in position for that.
What's your vomit twin doing?
Oh yeah, I could move him. I'll move him this round. He'll run down the stairwell, the opposite direction, towards where we came in.
Down to
He'll
the sewer dump.
just
Okay, so...
double move back out the door we came in.
All right, so he's just hanging out.
He will be my, oh shit, get out of here.
And what's the horse doing? It's attacking alchemists, so it...
Any alchemist that sees it will attack, yeah.
Alright, Zephyros, cast your spell, you can fly into the room. Mockernom, next round is flying back over, he settles in on Zephyros' shoulder. Oh, who's the big guy? This is big giant, growling and swinging his greatsword around. Thurgus, what are you doing next? This
kill the
thing at
next
the door, Fereosae, this particular tower only goes up. It doesn't have any. It doesn't have any stairs that continue to lead down. It just climbs
Okay.
upwards. Thurgus, you're moving to kill the next alchemist.
Yep.
Okay. You come up behind him. You don't roll a 1. You're basically.
Roll the 2.
Yeah, you stubbed your toe on the stairs, but no one was looking. And you never admit it.
I've got damage resistance.
Yeah, you hack into the guy. For a brief moment, you see his spinal column, but then blood begins to gout everywhere.
I have no remorse.
As we're leaving, is there anything we can set fire to?
I love that answer.
Do we want to do that yet, though? Because we're going up and smoke goes up. Well, I guess we have life bubbles, actually. We could smoke this whole place out.
It's,
There are two-
yeah, that's true.
There are
It's a
two
tower
dirty-
full of people that burn things, probably, so it's
Yeah.
probably not super flammable.
There are 2 dirty death carts that would take a little bit to
Yeah.
get going, and then there are these massive curtains that go to the ceiling of this first room, and then there are a bunch of burning braziers of incense, like they were trying to cover up the smell of the death carts. The counter is made out of wood along with this door, and then there are some chandeliers with maybe really old candles that they no longer use.
Zephyros is actually not going to burn anything down here because he realized he cast a wall of ice and he doesn't want to melt it.
Okay. Is the party collecting up and going up the stairs? Is that what's going on?
Thurgus is going up the stairs.
Zephyros is following.
I am
Yeah,
following.
if I've got a free round down here at the bottom, I'll spend it on an illusion.
Okay.
If it takes time for Thurgus to kill that guy.
What's the
I'll,
on your turn?
I'll do a permanent illusion. Oops, and I will increase the DC by 2. So this is the what did we say earlier? 32. Yeah, I'm gonna put it over here where we just came from. I'm gonna do. I guess whatever the size category above large is, I think that's probably the one I'm going to go for. Huge. I'm going to do a giant blood bear. It is so big that all that fits through the doorway, like the head takes up the entire doorway and the body is just wedged in this. Probably this next size category after huge. It doesn't feel large
Gargantuan.
enough. I've got what? 4 10-foot cubes plus 11 10-foot cubes. So I want to just it's not going to move anywhere. It's going to just be caught with its head wedged through this doorway, growling and biting anything that comes up or down the stairs.
Nice.
Okay. And then the party collects up. You're going to go up the stairs.
Yes, I think so. We're following Thurgus wherever he is running with his madness. Alright. I'll probably linger far behind and maybe drop some more undead as we go. Maybe try and be a little farther back, though.
All right, you get to a doorway. You're on the 2nd floor now. The tower stairs continue up, but there is a door.
If I get there first, I'm gonna look to Makernam I'll let him see if it's trapped.
You didn't bring the death cart with you to fill the bodies, did you?
No.
Let me move that back.
Not a bad idea, though. I like where your head's at.
What, have the dead horse pull the death cart?
Hey, yeah. We got a little motif going down here.
Okay. There is the kind of the symbol of the alchemical tower. It does say morgue and embalming on it.
Great. If Makernam gives me the all clear, I'm gonna throw it open.
Okay, Makernam does have a look.
At some point I need to drop though, just letting you know.
Makernam,
Oh, there's no traps here, I don't think.
I throw it open.
Party time.
all right, there is a very similar triangular room to downstairs. It doesn't have the front entrance, however. It does have 2 other doors, probably leading to adjacent towers. The room is filled with embalming tables, as well as mortuary slabs that are all along the edges of the walls. You do notice a single alchemical golem at the far end. It does look like he's brimming with what perhaps are embalming fluid. There is the garbage chute. The garbage chute is 1 level below. That is not here. At this point, I need a perception check from the party. So, Fereosae, you notice that there is a strange glimmer of light between the open doorway, like where the door was. There's just sort of a plane that's playing tricks on the light, like some sort of boundary. And then, Thurgus, you have a better view into the room. You really don't like some of the corpses. They aren't strapped down. They don't look like they're fully embalmed. And you notice that one of them actually was like glancing towards the door and kind of pretended to be asleep.
Undead pretending to be asleep is my favorite bit ever. Oh my god. That is the silliest D&D necromancy madness I've ever heard.
They're all prone on slabs. There are other
God.
bodies in the room. There are some more like larger slabs. You recognize this chamber, so there are some larger slabs made for embalming. And perhaps dissection. And a couple of the corpses along the slabs twitched, or they moved and they glanced at you, and they closed their eyes like they were trying to hide amongst the bodies. The Alchemical Golem is starting to move forward, and I'm pretty sure there's an initiative at this point. If we've got Neil saying that he needs to end here, the tower is big, and you guys are just scratching. You're in the second room, basically.
Yep. A lot of rooms to
maybe
go.
we do push pause here and play again next Tuesday.
I think that makes sense.
I am off. I'm on vacation next Tuesday, so
Oh, nice.
there's a high
wow.
probability of us playing.
Enjoy.
And then
High probability of us playing. I like those words.
yeah,
Did you take the whole week off next week, Marty?
I've got 2 weeks off.
Nice!
Yeah. These were the 2 weeks I wasn't allowed to take off earlier in the summer because I'm too important at work. I wanted to take July off, and they went no. So like, okay, I will take the other 2 weeks later in the summer. Okay, this is a good place to leave it. As is tradition, we name our games after we play. So what is a good name for tonight's game?
Oh, we're horsing around.
Oh yeah, horseplay.
It's not bad. It's not bad.
Name and rank.
What was the series of questions?
Name, rank, and assignment.
Name, rank, and assignment.
That's a good one. Yeah.
That's your opportunity to live, is to tell the truth about your name, rank, and assignment.
All right, I'm gonna leave you as Thurgus goes into the room. He's like, something's not right here. Those things shouldn't be moving, like the things in your head. Zephyros and the professor notice that the sword on Thurgus's back is beginning to glow. I don't know if Mark's playing next Tuesday, but it's beginning to glow.
Nice.
Basically, the paladin will appear when Mark is at the table. Otherwise, he's cursed. Good place to leave it. Good hang out with you guys. For those watching on YouTube, which is where this episode will appear, thanks for your support. And as always, we hope you enjoy this as much as we do. Peace. Have a good night.
Have a good one.
Bye-bye.
See ya. Bye. name, rank.
That's like the Thurgus equivalent of "come with me if you want to live."